Hi YouTube, I'm Peggy Lou Who, and this is my channel Peggy Lou Who Reads, or Peggy Lou Who Reads. Welcome if you are new here, welcome back if you are not. Shout out to my subscribers. There are more of you. Let's just go with more of you. And hi Mom. This is going to be my February-ish TBR, despite the fact that by the time I'm getting this up, it will be more than halfway through February. Don't you dare judge me. It being Black History Month here in the US, I wanted to make sure that I focused on reading books by Black authors and centering Black characters. I also want to dedicate this video. Thank you to all of the Black folks throughout US history, because without you, this nation would not exist as we know it. It was literally built with your labor or with capital that was gained by exploiting your labor. If you're watching this and you think that this is hyperbole or a lie to make you feel bad about being white, I suggest you pull your head out of Marjorie Taylor Greene's butt and go read a history book. Preferably not one of the ones that refers to enslaved folks as involuntary immigrants, because that's hella gross. I also want to acknowledge Black trans women, without whom I'm pretty sure that my queer ass would not be sitting here on the internet having opinions. So thank you very much. Now let's get to the books. First up, we have the Broken Earth trilogy by N.K. Jemisin. I am planning on binge reading all three of these books in a row. The first of the series will be a reread for me because I want to reread it and re-immerse myself into the world and story and reacquaint myself with the characters and what's been going on. All three of these books are Hugo Award winners, and N.K. Jemisin was the first author to win a Hugo in 3 consecutive years, and she was also the first author to win a Hugo for all of the books in a complete series. I really enjoyed reading this last year and picked up the other two and wanted to read them all together. The trilogy takes place in a world where there is one supercontinent that is geologically volatile with earthquakes and volcanoes, etc. And there is archaeological evidence of previous failed cultures and civilizations and a set of lore that lay out the rules for existence in the treacherous environment. There are some members of the society who are born with the innate ability to not only feel the earthquakes coming, but can also control them. The series follows the aftermath of a major world-shifting quake and follows in particular one woman who is one of these folks who has this ability. Next up, and sticking with the theme of series, I'm going to read Bloodmarked by Tracy Deonn. This is book 2 in the YA Fantasy Legendborn series, which I believe is planned, to be a trilogy. It follows the story of a 16-year-old girl, Bree, who begins an early entry program at University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. And once there, she stumbles upon a world that she never imagined, with a secret society made up of descendants of King Arthur and his knights. She finds out that demons and magic is real, etc., and she becomes a part of this world. I rated the first book 5 stars, and so I'm really looking forward to reading this next installment as well this month. And then finally, I have Slay by Brittany Morris. I picked up this book because it was recommended by Reads with Rachel as an alternative to Ready Player One. If you haven't seen her channel, please do check it out. I will leave a link down in the description below. From the synopsis, by day, 17-year-old Kiera Johnson is an honor student, a math tutor, and one of the only Black kids at Jefferson Academy. But at home, she joins hundreds of thousands of Black gamers who duel worldwide as Nubian personas in the secret multiplayer online role-playing card game Slay. No one knows that Kiera is the game developer, not her friends, not her family, not even her boyfriend Malcolm, who believes video games are a distraction to keep the Black man from becoming great. But when a teen in Kansas City is murdered over a dispute in the Slay world, news of the game reaches mainstream media, and Slay is labeled a racist, exclusionist, violent hub for thugs and criminals. Even worse, Kiera faces potentially being sued for anti-white discrimination, and an anonymous troll infiltrates the game, threatening to harass all the players and take over. Driven to save The only world in which she can be herself, Kiara must preserve her secret identity and harness what it means to be unapologetically black in a world intimidated by blackness. But can she protect her game without losing herself in the process? So yeah, those are the books that I would like to read this month. I've already started the Broken Earth trilogy, but which of these other two do you think that I should read first? So if you think that I should read the Bloodmarked second book in the Legendborn trilogy, please put the little crossed sword emoji in the comments below, or just say Bloodmarked if you can't figure out how to do that with emojis. Or if you think that I should read Slay first, please put a laptop emoji down in the comments, or say Slay down in the comments. And, check out all the links in my description below. Like, share, subscribe, and until next time, read well. This is going to be... It's treacherous. The series follows the aftermath of a major world-shifting quake, and in particular follows one. This is a book of YA fantasy.